Hey there, hi. I'm gonna attempt to share this live. So if I accidentally go away, I'll be right back. All right. Hopefully I did that all right. Hi guys, welcome. Hello. Hello. So I wanted to work on this a little bit, and if we have time, I might just do like something that's just like easy, sort of like just a warm up for funsies. But hi, hey Tarana, how are you? How you doing? I wanted to show you guys. So I forgot honestly that I had this app, and I got it in 2020 because in 2020 I was doing human references, but I focused on nature, and also I was not doing a bunch of art at the last couple years until now. So there's this app called Handy, and it produces things like this where you can essentially move lights around and get the shadows and the coloring that you want in order to figure out how shadows would look on certain parts of the body. I believe it was like $2.99. Now they have more. It seems like in the last 4 years they've developed more features. So yeah, give me 1 second to like see. I have one more photo that I can bring in. Let's see, I'll do this one, question mark. Yeah, so I have this also. Then this is also from that same app. It's very useful. I can show. I don't want to like get into like trouble, but I'll show you like by using it, because like, you know, copyright infringement and all that fun stuff. But so here's what the app looks like, Handy. And when I got it, it was like $2.99. And so from what I looked at the app yesterday, from what I recall, it has female faces, male faces, younger, older. They have hands and feet. And then those are like on the first tier, I guess, of payment. And then I think they have more for like animals and stuff. But really what I struggle with the most is anatomy of humans and how like lighting happens. So this at least was enough for me. So, and what's neat too is when you're in the app, you can actually adjust all of these, all the digits in the finger. You can adjust the wrist and like the thumb on this, right? So it started with a hand open like this, and then I adjusted it to be somewhat like this. I didn't expect it to be perfect. I just really needed the general. $1.99 now, I think. Awesome. Yes. So it's very, in my opinion, it's a very useful app. So not only was I able to get like an idea of how I want this hand colored, but also the face. Because right now at this point, her face is flat, right, in terms of color in the painting. So that's like one area that really needs some work. I have unfinished things over here, so we're getting there. But mostly I'd say if I didn't touch that, no one would probably notice, but people will notice that her face and hand. And also there's another hand over here that I haven't addressed either, which is funny since it is the one that's hiding, but that's okay. So I'm just gonna grab this first and draw that in. I think though I have to put this one underneath the sweater, so I'm just gonna put it back here and look at my sketch. Oh, I'm definitely using the wrong brush. I was working on something else earlier. So I like to use Inca, and I'm just putting down a base color. Her hand will probably be a little bit lighter, and then also blue. Have some of this like periwinkle-ish color right along here. And I will continue to work on it, but just getting it in place. So now we have a hand there. And now you guys get to see me on my struggle bus while I figure this out, because I don't typically paint this as my subject matter. So I'm going to bring this in. I'm going to crop it. I'm just going to go ahead and grab it right here. And then I'll just do that and then delete that. Okay. So now I'll just bring her real close just so she can like whisper in that ear. Sorry, I'm in a silly mood. And now we shall get closer. I'm nervous. I'm nervous, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of this for now. I have the eye outlined just so that way I know where I want the eye. I'm not sure what I'll be doing in terms of painting it. Hi everybody, welcome, welcome. Hello. If you're new here, this is an image reference that I'll be using in terms of color for her face. That is not a part of this. And this is the rest of the painting real quick before we zoom in and I get started on the rest. So it does look rather romantic, doesn't it? It's a very intimate gesture. So yeah, this is the scene that we're starting with. Oh goodness, I needed that. Thank you. And I do know that I want to have some blue light influence for sure, like some grays and stuff in the skin tone. And I'm going to start by muting some of this because it's too warm to start with, too warm of a color. And let's zoom out so we can look at that. So, sorry. So before, after, before, after. Already that just makes more sense in terms of color. So I am going to start adding in some blue. I might as well just start getting some of it mixed in here with the like yellow orange skin tones and like browns. I'm going to try to be very mindful of this. I tend to grab colors in this range, and while this is a more muted painting, I still want to be careful not to make her too gray. So if you guys see me sneaking this way, by all means, feel free to call me out. I'll accept. So I'm going to start with a super dark blue. I'm going to color on a separate layer right now and do it as a clipping mask, just in case, because like I said, I'm not very confident in my skills in terms of human shading and coloring. So, okay, so we know this part is going to be the darkest part, and then it does lighten up, so I'm just gonna take the soft blend and then just slowly sort of blend that down. All right, and It's still, as you can see, pretty, it's got a very blue, so if I wanted to make it more black, I could still work that in a little bit. For some reason though, this just doesn't want to work. No? Hi, Apple Pen. Gonna work now? No? Well, this is fun. Okay, give me a second. I don't know why it's freaking out. Why are you mad at me? You ready? Okay, let me try my next. So sometimes when that happens, I untwist this and then retwist it on. I know, right? I do love the pen. Just why are you being a butthole right now? What did I do to you? Oh my gosh. I'm about to throw a tantrum with my with my pen. Why? Oh goodness. Maybe this is a sign I should just paint with my finger, like the good old days. Come on. I appreciate you guys just hanging out and waiting for me to figure this out. Sorry. I'm so confused. Why do you hate me? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Much appreciated. Let's see if I can attempt to use one of my other pens. I don't even know how to connect them anymore. Will you work? Okay, I'll just use one of my other pens. It'll be a little weird because it doesn't have the same adjustments as the Apple, so this is not pressure sensitive, whereas the Apple Pen is. Maybe it'll want to work now. No. Okay. We will use this, I guess. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Okay. Ooh, different feel. Okay. It's cool. We're good. It's fine. Oh, this is so gonna be hard. Okay. Guys, I used to draw like this. Bizarre. Because there's no pressure sensitivity, so it's just coming out exactly the way that the brush is set. And now it's decided to stop working too. Oh my gosh. All right. I'm just gonna hang out. It's definitely charged. It's 100. It should be 100% charged. I'm gonna try resetting my iPad then, because if this one's also not working, I'm thinking it's my iPad. So let me reset it. Thank goodness these reset quickly. If it resets it all. There we go. Yes, slide power off. Let's see, what else can I entertain you guys with? Oh, I thought of something. Hold on. While I'm waiting for it to reset, I have taken up clay, polymer clay, and I am new to it, and I feel like I have potential, but it's not quite there yet. I still have lots to learn. But look at these cute little pumpkin pies I made. I'm gonna turn them into earrings. Aren't they cute? I still have to they're like partially baked, but I have to like fully bake them, and then I'll put like a little glaze on it so it's just a little shiny. And then I haven't entirely decided what I'm gonna do, but I made this one with like this cool little texture on it, and I'm going to glue them together. And I was thinking maybe putting these little pumpkins, but I need to redo it because the pumpkins are ugly. They've got a lot of mush going on. And look, I figured out how to make these really cute little tiny leaves. Aren't they cute? Yes, yes. I will be doing clay eventually. I really wanted to do it the other day. I've just not been feeling great the last couple days. No, I don't want your Wi-Fi. Please work. Please work. That'd be fantastic if you worked. Okay. Well, the good news is this time it at least told me that the Apple Pen was at 93%, so we know it's charged. That's good. Now I just gotta figure out why it's being such a butthead. I'm just real quick deleting some files that I'm not using, just to free up, you know, some more space in case that is also part of the issue. Oh, technology for the win. Great. Oh, thank you. I feel like I just got really lucky, you know, but thank you. Oh my gosh, I think it might work. Oh my gosh, it's working. Hallelujah. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Thank you so much for waiting. Okay, hopefully now. Oh, yes, this is, I didn't even realize, because I haven't had to go back to my old stylus. I didn't even realize like what a huge difference it makes now that I've adjusted. Although when I was switching to the Apple Pen, it was pretty comical how much I was struggling. So, you know, I'm gonna try using this color along here. And I'll be mixing in some like warmer hues here soon, but I'm just gonna start with the blue. And now I need that back. Okay, it's coming together slowly but surely. I'm going to grab this color and move it under here. And also under here. Under here. Maybe a little bit in here. For anyone just walking in, they're probably like, what is happening? I'm wondering that myself. You're not alone. This smaller, and I definitely will have to like build up to the colors that I'm using, so I'll have to just kind of keep painting and smudging. This part's gonna kill me 'cause I don't know what I'm doing. Anybody here good at people? Now's your time to shine. Brag away. Tell me how wrong I'm doing this. get a little bit more like glow right in here. This is a really good example of trust the process. Terrible people, landscapes, right? I love landscapes. I love nature. It's like, that's my happy place, but I do want to be able to combine both, you know, like I want to be able to have people in my landscape. I mean, granted, I do have some where like the people are really tiny, but you know, like it'd be cool if I could combine both with more confidence. But that's just a personal goal, you know, like if that's not for you, that's totally cool. I just realized I'm like, you know, that could really make someone feel like maybe what they're doing isn't the right path. You're doing great and wonderful, and I support whatever you want to experience out of your artwork. Food is another one I want to get into. I did try my tutorial with the avocado toast, and I had a lot of fun with that one. I really liked that. Animals, I've done a couple, not a ton, so I'm open to learning more. Grab that. Continue to work into the area. Yes, practice is definitely in the future for me. That is for certain. Okay, let's see. Let's try this. I don't want her to like look old, but I also need I need to put more color in. And I should no. The struggle bus has left the premises. We are on our way to struggling, and it's lovely, and I look forward to it. She just looks like battered and bruised, and I feel really bad for her. Okay. I can do this. Let's start with brown tones, and then I will work my way into blue tones. How's that? I feel like that's probably a better place for me to start. Because right now she looks like a villain. Okay. Back to the drawing board we go. Alright, well at least I got that part. Whee! Maybe you should recolor what you did into brown. Yes, yes. Very much agree. Wholeheartedly. And then I can use blue as like just a gentle highlight here and there. Maybe part of this needs to be more shadowed itself. And then I could do something like blue for like highlights and stuff like that, like on here, like along here, maybe on there, stuff like that. That looks better. I figured it out. I figured it out. It's just gonna take me a while. Okay, back to my brown, which now I've lost. Grab it. Oh no, this is it, right there. Okay, also, back to the chaos. Back to the chaos. Okay, and then I'm just gonna grab like this darker color for the lip. And where is that? I know I have a line. I'm just gonna delete that for now because I'm gonna have to repaint those lines anyways. Okay. Ooh, oh, thank you. Okay, thank you. I'm really bad about this, but that is so okay. So I need to make sure that I am being better about keeping my lines. I'm really gonna struggle with this, guys. Oh, probably also using the wrong color right now, but it's fine. We'll get there. Thank you. I mean, I'll probably work my way back. I'll have to work my way backwards. I know that, but I definitely need that reminder. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I need to redo that part in a second. Let's just step away for a second. Don't know why I do this to myself. Like, this is definitely one of those projects that, like, you do by yourself without an audience, but it's okay. We'll figure it out. Oops, it's fine. I'll go back over it. Oh, hi. Hello. I am attempting being the word. I'm attempting something here. What, you ask? I'm not entirely sure. Thought I knew. But turns out it's a lot harder than I even thought it would be. And I already thought it was going to be hard. Okay, so I would probably want some blue here. I definitely need some sort of colors in here. Is it harder than the hands from the last piece? Yes, it is, in my opinion. But that's okay. That's okay. This is good practice for me, on a lot of different levels. Like, I don't just mean like in the physical sense of me doing it, but yes, that also helps. But also just being like, okay, I'm going to do this in front of people, which will help me just get comfortable with you know, making more and more mistakes in front of others. It's fine. It's good. They really are. I'm here to talk to you about Cars Extended Warranty. Thank you. Let's see. So, like, you can do something like that, and deal with the rest in a second. Maybe get some right here. I feel like all the rest of this came together really easily, and then this is going to be the thing, guys. This is going to be the thing that we spend hours on. So just be prepared. Apparently that's what we're here for now. I'm going to add a new layer so that I can just kind of see where I want to add. Right? Highlights are where it's at. I really do feel like I feel like this is what I mean by like light is my favorite part, because I feel like this was looking really, really awful, and within just a few added highlights it started to come together more. Like, not perfectly, but you know, I just feel like all of a sudden it just like made more sense in my head and on the paper. I was like, oh, look at that. It's happening. Magic. Also, it's looking very blue on here. I swear in person, it's not nearly as periwinkle. Wondering if there's a way that I can make that. Even like lowering this, I feel like it still doesn't help much, but it's fine. I'm going to increase it just slightly because it's a little easier for my eyeballs, but just know it's not like that. Okay. red sweater might appear purplish or maroon because of the blue sky. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, okay. Definitely need to work on like the nose and more shadows on the cheekbone. Maybe I could take a slightly darker blue, work that into some of the shadows back here. Maybe just a touch here. I don't want to overdo it. Okay, okay. Define the cheekbones. Whew. I love the encouragement. I need it because I'm like, oh God, this is scary. This is so much more intense that I'm used to. I can do this. No, I can't. Okay. Oh, it looks so weird on the screen. That's okay. It's fine. No, on that. I do need more shadow. Okay, let's try something around there, but not as muddy. Oh, I don't know. Thank you for the encouragement, guys. Thank you. It is needed. Okay. We are going to turn this down a bit because it's driving me insane that it looks so funky on the screen. Hopefully that looks a little better. She did put the wrong color blush on, huh? But that's okay. That's okay. And okay. Still need to do like the nose part, which I'm really not looking forward to. But I suppose I really wasn't looking forward to any of this. So, what's another one? It's not, you know, even when I blend it, it's just not. So maybe it needs to have like a blue or something. Also, I think this needs to. This needs to go away a lot more, and I will figure out what to do with it. Maybe add the warmer color in. Oh, thank you. Yes, I like the warmer shadows too. And I know that if I like step away for a little bit and come back to it, I'll be able to see more. I'm gonna still keep trying to do this because I'm stubborn. Trying to like round this part out just a little bit, like soften it, because it just feels like too harsh of a line, but that could be me, because obviously I'm averse to the harsh line. And I need to paint her eyebrow in, and I could also afford to like actually paint it a little bit. Let's put yeah, so the main source of light is definitely like moon. So some of this is, you know, made up lighting. It's definitely not like super 100% accurate. I'm pushing it a little bit. And let's try this one. See if, I'm not sure if this will work, but let's see. I definitely want the black to show, so I'm just gonna maybe just do a little bit like here, but then the black I'm gonna like a dark brown. I don't know. Go back to this. Okay, give me one second. I'm looking at reference because I want to, something just feels off and I want to figure it out. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Okay, I'm thinking, for one, is it this one? Yeah. I think this is likely more upright. I'm pretty sure it's more upright. So then if I go back here, I get this, blend, soften this up. I feel like that looks a bit more natural. Am I the only one? Yeah, I will have to change that for sure. Yes. And I'll be painting both hands later, but yes, you are correct. Okay, so I think that looks probably a little better now. And my least favorite part, I say that about every part though, so ignore, is the eyebrow. So oh, I almost dropped my pen again. I don't know how I keep doing that. Okay, let me move this romantic head hanging out by her. Let's just see. It's okay. I'm not like in love with the way she looks, but it'll come together, I think, in time. I think having a darker eyebrow is probably a good start. Okay, I'm gonna go into organic, use the twig brush, bring the size down. Or smudging out the hair. It's been a while since she's tweezed, okay? Give her a break, she's been reading. Okay, and then underneath, okay, and then I can probably go to this layer, maybe use that one. That one's too much. She's not an old man, okay? She has eyebrows. They're just, you know. And I'm going to take this color and just, not on this layer though, not on this layer. I'm going back to this one. I'm going to put a separate layer just in case I mess this up. And just work some of the skin tone into the eyebrows. They don't look like they're just chunked in there. We want them to sit on the face as naturally as possible. Okay. Huh. Sorry. Okay. I want to make the ear darker. I'm going to grab the ear. And now I can start actually painting details into it if I would like. I do still need to work on that part. Oy, oy, oy. I think I was using this blue and that down. And I'm going to What are my children arguing about? I think yeah. Okay, good. Good. I'm glad the eyebrows are looking better. That's good. Oh, it's because I'm on the wrong one. Go figure. Yeah, I just want to lighten this up just a touch. Assuming I'm on the right layer. Okay. Yes. Okay, maybe both a little bit. My life is a struggle bus. Okay. So now I gotta figure out how I'm going to do this dang nose. So let me start with this brown. And I'm going to combine those. Keep this separate because it is technically a separate color. Okay. Sort like that. And there's a color in my way. Which one? All right, and then I can grab this color. Ooh, children. I don't know that I'm a fan of that. Maybe I could get away though with like some blue on under here, like a warmer blue instead of a dark color. No, that's not what I meant to do. I think it's an okay place to start. Why is it so difficult? I would like blue, maybe that kind of blue, painted down here a bit. Hopefully the neck looks okay-ish like that. There's so much that I still need to figure out. Okay, go here. And all right. I think that needs to be there, question mark. I think the only really remaining area is like this, but I'm like afraid to push it too hard, like in terms of color. Okay. Maybe also just a little bit here. I think it looks passable. Okay. Maybe though I can get away with it being over here. I love that we're calling him the romantic man. Maybe just a little bit along here. Maybe just like a little extra here. I think that was too much there. I do need to define here better. Still, it's so hard for me. Nope, it's too warm. Could be better. Sweet. I'm gonna put some blue in here just to help create a little bit of like a backlighting. May not be like, obviously it's hard to see for you guys from that like that far, but it is registering to like the naked eye. And then I have a whole ear that I'm trying to avoid. Who's hiding behind the romantic man. I feel like that's a project for another day. Let's do the hands. Can you guys believe that I'm going to bypass working on that ear to work on the hands? You heard it right. Oh gosh. All right, let me move my reference up here. All right, I'm going to just grab this. If you weren't here at the beginning of the live, so I got this reference from an app called Handy. I will show you. And that's also where I got the reference for this as well. You can, basically the app makes it so that you can sort of like set your own poses and lighting, so that way you can figure out what the general lighting is for certain settings. You can, so normally, right, you'd have like a warm yellow or white light on the hands. I chose blue because I knew that I would be having sort of a grayish blue setting, so that's like an added feature. You can have the hand flip the other way. All of these joints are adjustable in the app, so it's really neat. It's really good for anyone who's trying to learn to understand color better, as well as anatomy. So this is the app, Handy. So yeah, I got it in like 2020, and someone just said it's still $1.99, so I've found it to be worth the $1.99. That you can pay like a higher price for, like, there's like extension packs, I think, but I have found that just the $1.99 version has been great. So this is gonna be not fun for me. Okay. I don't like this one bit. I'm not a fan of hands. Hands scare me. Lots of things scare me, apparently, when it comes to drawing. No, I didn't want it to be that. I wanted it to be Thank you. Okay. And all right. I can't believe I'm going to do this, but I'm going to pinch these together and trust that the lighting on the face, anything new I add will be on top of that, and just trust that I can do it. Okay, so this is what we started with today. This is where we're at. Started where we're at. All right. So now I'm going on, I guess, you know what, I could do this layer because, like I've said before, as long as there is a distinct separation from one area to the other, it's in order to save like layers, because I have run out of layers prior. So in order to keep track of layers as well as utilize the layer space that I do have, I'm going to draw on this one, which is the face layer. But if I need to separate it, all I got to do is just circle select the hand itself, and I could make it its own layer. So I've got this blue, so let me get some like blue in here. And we're done. We're done. No more hand. All done. I wish that was the case. Huh. Okay, and so there's parts here on the hand. And smudge and soften it up. I'm going to use this light blue for like the nail beds, I think. Chaotic tube. Prefer hands to ear. I know. Ugh. I can't pick my chaos. It just happens. Happens to me, happens to you, and I'm so sorry. And then I can also, if I want to extend nails, I can do that. I'm not sure yet, but I'll do it for now. All right, it's gonna look awful in a second. Just, well, it wasn't as bad as I thought. Okay, it's not too bad. And now I'm going to use the clipping mask. Nope, that didn't work. It's because I needed to go here. There we go. And combine those, and then do a clipping mask. Okay. Huzzah! It was so that I could add these nails to that layer, so if I paint on them, it's there. And And then I'll just add a highlight, and then we'll start working on the, I want some highlight on the tips of the nails, maybe like there. Okay, grab this color and go here. Okay, so we're gonna do that and that. And the blue. I need to smudge this. This is too much there. And then smudge. And I will be getting like the more details. I'm sort of just getting down the base colors now and seeing how much I can avoid details. Hi, how are you? Welcome back. Good to have you. Thank you so much. Definitely want to make this darker. And this here. And I'm not a fan of hands, but it's okay. And then I'm going to combine that. And ultimately, I might have to combine and the lines on the hands are a little too perfect. You know what I mean? I feel like they need some softening up. Let's see. Maybe I can go in here and just gently soften up the original lines just a touch. You can also just pretend she doesn't have hands. There's that too. There's always the possibility of that. Okay, I'm going to just zoom out, take a breath, hate the hand a little bit, and then we'll come back to it. Although it is getting late here. Okay, I'm gonna stand for like, what time is it? I'll stand for like 7 more minutes, and then I'm gonna go, and I'm going to take a break from looking at this and hating it. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm going to grab the hand, and I'm also going to darken it just a bit more. Take out the saturation. I feel like I need like right along here to be darker. So and then tomorrow we'll do details on the hand to help define. Are you guys still here with me? Are you guys still here with me? Okay, cool. It said my like internet connection was like unstable, and I was like, cool. Thanks for letting me know. You are not observing it incorrectly. It is based off of this, so it's a little like I just sort of made up some of the hand based off of that, but because I did change the position slightly. She also had very, very thin arms, and I was like, I need to beef it up a bit, but I will figure this out. I will. A little bit smaller, perhaps, and then I'll have to make it smaller after though, because I really don't want to resize and then end up, there's a lot of different layers I would have to take apart in order to make that happen. So I'm going to paint it at the size that it's currently at, and then I'll go back in and I'll fix that up. And then this would need like shadow here. And then I think also what might help a little, one, I need to add this warm color back into here. But I also think adding a little bit more shading here might help too. So, right, okay. That is definitely a possibility. Okay, so take off the nails on those. Okay. I think that looks better with the cuff a little bit darker. I can probably lighten it up just a touch like that, but I think that looks better as well. And I mean, I can always go back in, re-sketch the hand, do more, do more study of it. Yeah, you guys know how I feel about the hands, so. Okay, I'll combine those. All right. And going back to here. Know your layers, so when you do stuff like this, you can fix it. Okay, good. Yay, okay, cool. Thank you guys. Appreciate your help. I do think I've made the hand too dark now, but we'll just work backwards, right? We'll just work from dark to light. I mean, that's normally how I do paint anyways when I do like darker backgrounds. So we'll get this. We will get this. Oh my gosh, my 7 minutes is already up. Man, that went by really fast. Holy buckets. Time is weird. Time blindness. All right. We will rest our eyeballs from this and we will come back to it tomorrow. Yes, we will. However, I have a really difficult time walking away from something that I hate. So give me 1 sec just to see if I can just slightly lighten this up. Just a teeny tiny bit. You know what? Just don't move. There we go. All done for tonight. Thank you all so much for spending time with me, for sitting through the pain, for encouraging me, for learning with me. It's always a pleasure to spend time with you guys. And, you know, hopefully one day I'll feel confident enough to make a tutorial on how to make stuff like this. But in the meantime, I'm just going to explore it and figure it out. So with that being said, I hope that you guys have a really fantastic rest of your day, rest of your evening, or night, probably night for a lot of people. make sure that you hydrate yourself, feed yourself, rest if you can, take meds if you got them, and do one kind thing for yourself today if no one else has done something for you, because you deserve it. And you deserve it because you're you, and that's all you need for deserving. You are enough as you are, and you deserve good things. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and I will definitely be back tomorrow. I'm mentally prepared. I'm doing this. Alrighty. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye, everybody. Night night.